Hello everybody, welcome to the second episode of the newly released Joel Homan Show series at Minecraft Monday, where today we build a stable. Hello everybody, I'm Joel Homie, your guys' host for another great episode of Minecraft Monday. Mind you, this is just the second episode of this newly released Joel Homie Show series. Now, in this episode, I will be trying to build a barn. Now, as you can see here, with the recently finished mansion, as well as the recent upgrades to the mountain base, I think it is time to expand out here into the field in front of the mansion and the mountain base. So what I'm going to start with today is actually building a barn, because as you can see here, I've decided to take up the hobby of collecting different variations of horses in Minecraft. As you can see here, we've got a bunch of different variations, and I want to have somewhere to store them, like inside of the little gates and stuff like that, so that they don't run away and have to be caged up randomly inside my house. So, the way that I'm going to do this is I'm just going to sort of build, and every now and again I'll go ahead and do some updates, like how big it's going to be and what I'm planning to do for the roof, because I am going at this completely blind and actually not having a plan for it, because I want it to look natural in that sort of, you know, you just jumped into Minecraft sort of look. So with that being said, let's get started. So I'll be trying to go for the look of oak log and cobblestone. I'm using the oak log because I want this to blend in with what will eventually be a village that will be nestled around here in this field in front of the mansion, because I want to give the illusion, well, the strong illusion, that this is the overlord of the whole entire thing, sort of like a castle, which I might expand the mansion over that way sometime, I don't know. And then it'll look like if it's the, like, overlord of this, or in Fallout 4 terms, it's the overseer of the vault. So I'm going to go ahead and start over here, and dig a bunch of this out, so that we can get this to a semi-flat level. There we go, we've got a bit of a flat terrain here, so I'm going to go ahead and try to fill this in, so that it's all completely the same ground level, which looks like I'm gonna have to go get more dirt here. Hi, Firsties. Here we are at the dirt stash. Go and get 2 stacks. Once we level this out, I'm not exactly sure what I'm actually going to do with the plan, whether I'm going to start with the cobblestone on the floor or the oak wood. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and go with the cobblestone on the bottom, sort of like the mansion here, but I'll do oak logs along the edges. There we go. There we go, we've got a nice level space now, and what I'm going to go ahead and do here is actually, what I think I want to do is skip a couple blocks, because actually this should be dug out, it looks like. Yep. I want this to be down to ground level. Using my nice shovel, and I have to sacrifice it for today's video. Okay, there we go. So this eventually, when it all grows into grass, will be my nice walkway, and I'll have a cobblestone outline along here where this is, which I'll do that here in a moment, because I'm actually going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is how far I want to skip. Actually, we'll do 10. This is actually where I want the pathway to begin. So we'll put cobblestone all through here. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and make the entrance, let's say, well, how wide is this? We'll make it half of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we'll do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Replace that. And we'll go ahead and do this to the rest. Perfect. Now I'll go ahead and put some cobblestone stairs here later, but for the time being, we're going to go ahead and start up the pathway going this far back. That's how far back I want it. And it's going to end right here. Okay, let that grass grow into there. That seems like a decent size. Yeah. So now I'm just going to go ahead and, let's say we'll go 5 blocks off, and it looks like our starting point is right there. Okay, we'll do the same over here. There we go. So, there is our starting point. So this will all be like vegetation and stuff like that. Other way. Why does it look like my horse is out here? Are these baby horses? Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that, but I do want that baby horse. Unexpected delay. I've got to go get leads. I feel like my horse is trustworthy enough. Stay there. Actually, we'll just ride you. Jump. Sorry, horsey. Didn't mean to do that to you. Fine. Thank you. Okay, good. So the little one does follow the, I presume, mother. Done. Perfect. Firsties is okay now. Time to sleep. Don't want to be working in the night, because unwanted visitors will try to help us. Okay, now how many can we scoot back here comfortably? Because we're going to have some open space back here. So, after a full Minecraft day, I have gotten the outer frame of the barn done. So, as you can see here, it is a basic frame right now. It actually kind of looks like the beginning of a house, and technically the frame isn't finished because I need one more log block. But anyway, as you can see here, the bottom outline is in fact a bunch of cobblestone, and then the mass majority of the barn ended up being the oak log. And I did have to go murder some trees out there. Well, I bet YouTube ought to like that I'm saying the word murder. But anyway, with that being said, as you can see here, we have the framework done. And the next step for me is to start making the roof, which I will try to be making out of... I'm not actually sure. Let's go see what kind of blocks I have. Right, so oddly enough, it actually seems that I do kind of like the look of Netherrack, because I know I sound kind of like I shouldn't be doing this, because it feels like I shouldn't be making it out of this, but I know that you can actually make a red block, but I don't know what that is. That's a shulker box. I want to make that. This is red, but I feel like that would... It's a redstone block. You don't want that. It would be a waste of redstone. And then in here, we have actually got brick, but this... I'm not exactly sure how to make these as of the current moment. We could do portions of it out of wheat, which you're going to have to make anyway. But I think what I'm going to try to go with for the current moment is a netherrack, and then we'll see if it turns out looking horrible. And it wouldn't mind because my iron pickaxe makes very fast work of these. Like, I literally just clicked my mouse and it almost instantly disappeared. So, let's go see how this turns out. So, after another day in Minecraft, we have completed, or not completed, but we have sort of, what I was going to say is completed the main idea of what the roof is going to look like. So, as you can see here, it is taking on the, general shape of a barn, but it does actually turn out that the netherrack does look semi-decent as an actual roof. So as you can see here, it is carrying back all the way to back here, and it will be identical to the front. Okay, so I now have the roof completely done. As you can see here on the back, it does carry around, and it is identical to the front, hanging over by 1 block, as you can see there. And then I also got the sort of second floor / the attic done. So as you can see here, you just walk up the set of stairs in the center of the hallway. Well, not hallway, but sort of like a path. And then up here will be like, I'll put like bales of hay, just sort of like as decoration to show that this is where I store the stuff for feeding the horses and the farm animals. And it's not completely done because I still have to light up this area, and I want to do something a little bit more with this so that's not completely open, because it looks a little bit unstable as it is right now. And then I also have to put 2 more of these posts right over here so that I can attach some horses to it, because as you can see I have a lot of horses. But anyway, there are torches on the edge of the the second set of sort of gates, fences, I mean, green fort, and then here on the 4th set of fences, which is attached to the thing, the wall, and then same goes for right there. So now, all I have to do is light up there, do a couple little tiny things down here, and then I can go ahead and do the fun part. Oh my gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Enderman's mad at me. Whoa, whoa. Ah. Okay, so I was not expecting that. But, okay, so that happened now. And it's happening again. Duck in the corner, duck in the corner. Ah! Yeah, I think that might look good if I just continue it all the way up, because then if I really need to, I can actually connect 3. Then again, it kind of looked like I was choking the horse, and I'm not for animal cruelty. There you go. That looks good. I actually kind of like that. Need some torches on the outside. I think they'll go good there. Does that look good if I take this one off? Yeah, that looks okay. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and do something about this. And here we are with the finished product. So as you can see here, the barn looks pretty nice in my opinion. The only thing that I'm yet to add, and I completely forgot to add, is the lanterns for the edge of these posts where Firsties and Cherry, I believe Deegan named his, are sitting, because they are sort of like the special daily drivers for me and Deegan. And then in here's the ones that I find a little bit more amusing when it comes to colors. And then back here are actually the ones that I will be putting in the second barn, because I will be building an identical version right here. So they will be exactly perpendicular to each other, but of course on the inside I'll have some changes. So let's go ahead and do a recap of what we did. So first I went ahead and started to flatten out this land, and then I started out with designing the overall footprint of the barn, built up, and then eventually got to building the roof, built in the second floor along with the stairs, and then at the same time I did some of the work on these little spots where the horses stay, which, yeah, they like to not stay in there, but this was also done while I was doing the second floor and the stairs, and then I did this section where it has that little hole where stuff would get passed out through. So other than that, I don't know what this is actually really meant for in real life, but I like it how it is right now. So with that being said, I like how it turned out. I hope you guys like how this build turned out as well. So if you want any more information on this, I would be very obliged to offer any information to you guys down in the comments if you have questions. So if you guys enjoyed the video,